Welcome to Sharon Lindsay Yoga and Wellbeing. Today's class will focus on awakening and strengthening the lower body, bringing energy, mobility and stability to the legs, hips and glutes. A strong lower body supports our balance, our posture, and it helps us with endurance, while mobility helps ensure fluid movement and reduced stiffness. So this practice will increase our circulation, activate our muscles, and leave us feeling grounded and powerful. Let's get started. So let's come to lying on our back. So lying flat on your back, we're going to bring one knee to our chest. So clasp your hands and place them around your shin. And extend the other leg long, lengthening that straight leg along the mat. And you're just going to hug that bent knee close to your body, and at the same time lengthen the straight leg along the mat. So point your toes and imagine you're trying to reach something that's just out of reach. Keep your shoulders and face relaxed. And then let's swap legs. So bring the other knee up to your chest and extend the other leg straight, hugging the bent knee close and lengthening the straight leg away. Then let's place both feet on the mat so the knees are bent. We're going to bring the right knee to the chest and just place your right hand on that knee and begin to guide the knee in a circle, opening out to the side, forward, in, up to the chest. So draw a circle with that knee. If your circles are getting larger and you want to release the hand from the knee, you can do that. Let the legs circle in as big a circle as it would like, and then place that foot on the mat. Now let's do the same on the other side. So left knee comes towards the chest, your hand is on the knee, you guide that knee open, forward, in, and back up to the chest. Continue circling and breathing. Breathing in and out through the nose if you can. And then place that foot back on the mat. Now check that your feet are hip width apart and you can just about touch your heels with your fingers. Relax your arms by your side. Take a breath in, and as you breathe out, flatten your low back onto the mat and feel your pelvis begin to roll away from the mat. Lift your pelvis off the mat by pressing into your feet. Engage your glutes to lift higher. Press your knees forward. Tuck your chin to your chest. And check if your knees are falling open. If they are, try to keep them parallel. The thighs are parallel to each other. And when you breathe, your tummy expands. When you breathe out, your tummy sinks down. And on your next exhale, roll slowly down the spine, trying to touch each vertebrae onto the mat until finally the last thing to touch down is the tailbone, and relax. Then from here, let's roll onto one side. Place your top hand down and make your way up onto your hands and knees. So your knees are beneath your hips and your wrists beneath your shoulders. Your fingers are spread wide. And then from here, take a breath in, and as you breathe out, engage that pelvic floor. So gently drawing up through the pelvic floor muscles as if you're stopping yourself from going to the bathroom. And at the same time, lift your right leg. So your knee stays bent and you're trying to bring your knee roughly up to the same height as your hip. Bring the knee down and just hover it above the mat. Breathe in, lift that knee. Breathe out, bring the knee down. Breathe in, lift the knee, and breathe out. Return the knee fully to the mat. And you're trying not to lean too far onto the opposite arm as you do this. So let's do the same on the other side. Take a breath in, and as you breathe out, draw in that pelvic floor. Then on your next inhale, lift the knee roughly to hip height or wherever it will go to. Bring it down to hover above the ground. Inhale to lift, exhale to lower. Inhale to lift, exhale to lower, and place that knee firmly on the mat. From here, let's walk our hands forward of our shoulders a little bit. Again, keep your fingers spread wide. Curl your toes under at the back, ready to push into the feet to lift the knees off the ground. Lift your hips to the sky. And at the same time, press into your hands to bring your tummy and chest towards your thighs. Relax your neck. Let's stretch into the back of the legs, bend one knee and straighten the other. So press one heel towards the mat and lift the other away from the mat. And then swap, pressing one heel down, lifting the other one up. And swap back and forth a few times, stretching into the backs of the legs. And then come back to stillness in your downward facing dog. From here, you're going to step your right foot forward between your hands. If you need to, feel free to put both knees on the mat before you step through. So step that right foot through, place the back knee down, and come up on your fingertips, just looking straight ahead. Check that your front knee is roughly above your ankle, and feel this gentle opening in the back hip flexor. And if this feels good and you would like more, breathe in and sweep the arms up overhead, lifting the body upright. Take a breath in and then breathe out. Bring your hands down on either side of that foot. Curl your back toes under and lift your back knee. And now we're in a higher lunge, up on our fingertips. If you would like more, breathe in, sweep the arms up overhead and breathe. We're going to pivot the back foot a little, so place the back heel down as the toes turn out at an angle. Keep your knee above your ankle and open those hips and chest towards the long edge of your mat as you bring your arms parallel to the earth for warrior two. Gaze over the front hand. Then from here, turn your front palm to the sky and tip back. So the back hand reaches towards the back knee, the front palm reaches up towards the sky. Keep gazing at that palm. Then come back to your warrior two. Place your hand or your forearm on your thigh as you lean over in an extended side angle, extending over that front bent leg. Then look down towards that foot. Place your hand towards the mat as you pivot on your back toes, hands on either side of the foot. Step the back foot forward to meet the front. And then keeping your hips down, sweep your arms up, coming to chair pose. So as if you're sitting on an imaginary chair. And breathe. You might have your hands at your heart, or if you want an extended version, reach your arms up with your biceps alongside your ears. And then bring your hands to your heart as you exhale and straighten those legs and breathe. Notice the sensations. Let's turn towards the long edge of the mat. point your toes to the side, step your feet wide, point your toes towards the corners of your mat so your heels are angled in. Bring your hands to your heart and then bend your knees, sinking down in the hips, and breathe. Keep your chest lifted. Focus on the breath. Find your comfortable maximum. You should be able to breathe comfortably here, so if you need to come back up a little, please do. And exhale, press the feet down into the earth and straighten the knees. Bring the hands down by your side. Let's come back towards the front of the mat. So the feet are hip width apart, your tailbone lengthens down, your spine is long and tall, and your chest is lifted. Sweep the arms up overhead, look towards your palms, press the palms together, draw them down the center of the body, and then look towards the mat as you fold forward, bending your knees whenever you need to. Place the hands on either side of the feet, and we're going to step the right foot back. The left knee stays forward. Place the back knee down. Come onto the top of the back foot. Check if your knee is above your ankle, and come up on your fingertips, feeling this gentle stretch on the back hip flexor. If it's not gentle, then back off a little. If you would like more, sweep your arms up on the inhale, lifting the body upright. Keep the shoulders relaxed. Bring the hands forward on either side of the foot. Curl the back toes and lift the back knee. Come up on the fingertips. Feel this high lunge and decide if you would like to come upright again. Inhaling to sweep the arms up. The arms reaching for the sky, biceps close to the ears. Then place your back heel down with your toes pointing at an angle. Let me just turn round. So left leg is bent, right leg is angled, and you're turning your pelvis and your chest towards the long edge of your mat, keeping your knee above your ankle, and your arms are parallel to the earth. Gaze over your middle finger. Turn your palm to the sky, and as you exhale, reach back, reverse warrior, your back hand reaching for the back of your leg, gazing at your front palm, coming back to warrior two, and then bring your hand or your forearm onto your thigh and reach that top arm over the front bent leg, keeping your chest open. So you don't want to be looking down and having your shoulder roll forward. You want to pull that shoulder back and breathe. From here, look towards that front leg. Bring the arm forward as you pivot on the back foot, your toes, back toes now pointing forward. And then step that back foot forward to meet the front. Have your feet hip width. Sink your hips down. And then inhale to sweep the arms up, or keep the hands at heart center. So you're coming to chair pose, hips stay down, chest is lifted, arms extend if you would like. And then on your next exhale, sweep the arms down as you straighten your legs and come back up to mountain pose or Tadasana. Your tailbone lengthens down. Your chest lifts, your shoulders lengthen away from the ears. Your weight is even on both feet. Close your eyes for a moment if you can, and just focus on the breath. Feel the tummy and rib cage expand on the inhale, contract on the exhale. Now we're just going to step the feet towards the edges of the mat. So your toes point towards the edges of the mat and your heels come in a little. Bring your hands to your heart, and as you exhale, sink your hips down as far as you can comfortably go. The aim is to come all the way down with the hips between the ankles, your elbows on your knees and your chest lifted. But if you find you're up higher, maybe you need to put your hands on the mat for balance, that's okay. Listen to your body. Another way to do this is to hold on to something like a strong chair, something that's solid, or a table, that might be better. Something that's solid as you sink down if you don't have the balance here. And breathe. And then from here, just place your hands down behind you, lower down onto the mat, and then you're just going to place your elbows down and come all the way down onto your back with your knees bent, your feet hip width apart, heels comfortably close to your glutes and your arms relaxed. From here, place your right ankle on your left thigh and then gently encourage that knee to move forward, to stay open so it's not falling towards your body. And then we'll lift the left leg off the mat. That left knee's pushing the right leg towards the body. It might fall forward. Try and keep it open. And then take hold of that left thigh. So your right hand goes through the middle of your legs, left hand round the outside, and you can clasp your hands behind the thigh as you gently draw that leg towards the body. And you should feel this in the outer hip and glute area on the right side. So find a comfortable, slightly challenging but comfortable stretch in that hip. Flex your feet so your toes are pulling up towards your shins. And imagine you're breathing into that hip. Then let's lower that left foot to the ground. Place the right foot down alongside it. And then we'll place the left foot on the right thigh. Encourage that knee to open. Lift the foot that's on the ground. Take hold of that thigh and gently draw the thigh towards the body. Flexing your feet a little. Encouraging the knee forward if it's falling in. And breathing, focusing on the sensations in that hip. Keep the shoulders and face relaxed. Then release and slowly lower that foot to the earth. The other foot comes alongside. Allow your arms to roll open by your sides with the fingers loosely curled. Extend one leg long and then the other. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, open the mouth and sigh. As your body relaxes and sinks down into the earth, notice the sensations in your lower body. Can you feel that vibrancy that we've brought to the lower body? When you're ready, bring the knees to your chest. Roll onto one side and use your top hand to gently guide you back up to a comfortable seated position. Feel your sit bones nestle down into the earth. Feel your spine lengthen. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed the practice, and if you did, and if you would like to continue practicing with me, please remember to like the video and subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much.